looking for kind of an alternative way to keep your New Year's resolution to be healthy? Well, how about going green in your home with household products? Where Sarah Welch from GetButtonedUp.com is here. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
With some great ideas on how we can go green, save money when it comes to the new year. You even have a book, Everything in Its Place.
Yes.
Yes, which
Indeed.
is, and I'm excited that you're here today because, of course, top of mind right now, we all kind of watched in horror as the story unfolded with John Travolta and the tragedy of his son passing away. And what they had said was that he had Kawasaki disease, which they felt was caused by household cleaners when he was young, and that could have contributed to his death. What's the word on that?
Well, I don't know about that individual case specifically, but the EPA.
Can those cleaners lead to?
It is absolutely possible. The EPA just recently released a report that said our households are 2 to 5 times more polluted than the outside air.
Wow.
And a big reason for that is because we tend to use toxic products to clean our homes.
Yeah.
So a big change that can do a lot of good for the environment and actually a lot of good for your wallet too, is to make a shift to green, environmentally friendly cleaning products.
So green products can make a difference. They're safer for our children, for parents out there who are concerned about their children.
Absolutely, a lot safer for your children. And you can easily make a switch to sort of ready to use environmentally friendly products. And if you want to go even one step further, totally safe.
Well, let's start with what did you bring? We're talking about green cleaners.
Green cleaners. So easy, in most supermarkets today, there are shelves dedicated to environmentally friendly cleaning products, really easy to find. Price-wise, they're about the same as the toxic cleaners. They may be a little bit more expensive. Sometimes they're less expensive. If they're in concentrated form, they tend to be less expensive. So really, really easy to make the switch. They work incredibly well.
Why are these so much better for not only the environment, but for our children when we're cleaning?
Well, I mean, surface areas that get cleaned get touched, hands go in mouths. I mean, it's just what goes on the surfaces of your home ends up in some way, shape, or form interacting with your body.
And so because these are natural, they're so much better.
They're so much better, yes.
Okay, so we talked about the cleaners in your home. You also say you can ditch dry cleaning to save a little money and to help the environment.
Yes, dry cleaners are actually horrible in their use of chemicals. They use a chemical that is a known carcinogen, and you bring a little bit of that home with you every time you bring your dry cleaning home
My
as well.
My closet is full of it, as a matter of fact, right now.
So
what can we do instead?
Instead of automatically bringing something to the dry cleaning, try hanging it in your bathroom, and as you shower, your clothes will steam clean. And if you can wash your clothes, bring them to the dry cleaner to get professionally pressed, so they still have that crisp, lovely look, but aren't necessarily using those horrible chemicals.
So that will make a difference.
It will make a huge difference. And if you do have items that are really special that you do want to have professionally dry cleaned, there are green cleaners out there, and we looked in Philadelphia. There are a number of them. They use, CO2 cleaning methods, wet cleaning methods that are very environmentally friendly.
Carcinogen free.
And carcinogen free.
Now, I skipped this here. What's our baking soda for? Is that if we don't want to use any of these cleaners?
Right. If you want to go one step further and actually save a lot of money going totally green with your cleaning products, you can use really simple household items like baking soda, like vinegar.
And this is to clean our surfaces?
To clean the surfaces. And there are lots of websites out there that tell you sort of the right way to measure sort of water and mix it with these items. And they're tested, been around for ages, totally
99
safe.
cents. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. Now, you also say that we should use a filter.
Yes.
When it comes to our drinking water.
Horrifying statistic. 3.3 million water bottles are consumed every hour, but only 1 in 5 of those gets recycled. So they're filling up our landfills, and they're expensive to boot. It's really cheap to go to the tap, pour yourself a glass of water, and enjoy it. So
and use the filter if we have
like
a filter
Brita
system.
Filter,
I have a Brita, which I love. Every 3 months you're changing the filter, and
they're not expensive, and it's, I mean, comparatively to bottles of water, a lot less expensive.
Okay, now what do we have here?
Ditch the paper towels. This can be difficult if you have little
kids,
especially because they're just so messy. But they're really, I mean, they're just bad for the environment, sadly.
Sarah, this hurts. What do I do instead? What
should
I do instead?
So use rags, use sponges, use towels.
But see, I've heard that these things carry a lot of bacteria.
Well, easy way to zap that. Once every other day or once a week, put one of these sopping wet into your microwave, zap it for 30 seconds, and the bacteria are all gone. And you're not filling up landfills with these.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And you say we should take our kids to the library.
Yeah, so rather than buying and sort of adding to the volume of stuff out there,
yes,
a really inexpensive and easy, great thing to do is visit your local library. They've got everything from DVDs and videos to great books.
It's so interesting that you bring this of course, idea up is with the library situation here in Philadelphia right now. Anyway, okay, so coffee?
Coffee. Well, you could save about $750 a year if you're going to buy a latte every single morning for 5 days a week. And you're also throwing a paper cup away every single day.
So we're creating a huge carbon footprint there.
Yes.
So you say do what?
Buy coffee in bulk, make it at home, put it in a travel mug and have it with you. If you really want the sort of coffee house experience, bring your travel mug with you. Often they'll give you 10 cents off your cup for bringing your own refillable mug.
Some great ideas. Sarah Welch from GetButtonedUp.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We're back with more 10 right after this.